Hello, and welcome back to Steam Next Fest. Today we're going to be taking a look at Lil Guardsman. First of all, let me turn down some of the volume, as per usual. Doesn't really feel like I got any... Excuse me, sir. Am I losing my mind? With the volume on 0, it's still playing audio. Now it seems like it stopped. Nope. Alright, let's just get into a game and see maybe it takes effect in the game, but not in the main menu.
Was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Well, damn, son. So yeah, I didn't get to give my little spiel in the menu because I just wanted to escape that music. But
Lil!
Are you going to give me a chance to talk? Okay, it looks like I'm in charge of progressing the dialogue. So Lil Guardsman, I know very little, as I've been saying in all of these videos, was pitched to me as Papers, Please, but you are a child in the guard's hut, or like you're a guard in a fantasy castle, and you have to choose whether to let in like elves and dwarves and whatever show up. So if you know anything about Papers, Please, you know it's one of like.
Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
You know that Papers, Please is like on the Mount Rushmore of indie games, or I mean maybe not, because Mount Rushmore implies like top 4, I guess, but it's certainly like in that conversation. And in the pantheon of, like, most important, most influential indie games. Lucas Pope, in particular, who made Papers, Please and Return of the Obra Dinn, I think is up there with, like, Concerned Ape and, you know, the other people. My mind's drawing a blank right now. As, like, the developers on the Mount Rushmore of indie games. Like, he is so influential and so important in the history of indie games. So yeah, we're playing as Lil. Apparently that's her actual name, or at least what people call her. And our father, who is this guy next to us, is a guard at the castle, and we like go to work with him or something, and then we'll see how it unfolds from there.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What, Dad? You don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Based.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Also based.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Generational trauma. The poison drips through. Shout out all my Succession heads out there.
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
I'm still not over the fact that the show is gone.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up. Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Yes, please.
Oh good, everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by
Thank
doing.
God.
Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and...
So if you haven't played Papers, Please, first of all, stop whatever you're doing with your life and go play Papers, Please.
Good morning,
It's
Mrs.
incredible.
Abernathy. How's your day today?
And basically, you're in charge of like an immigration center checkpoint in a fictional Eastern European country, and you have to decide, based on a set of rules laid down to you by the government, whether people are allowed to enter the country or not. And it gets increasingly more complicated. There are more and more parameters you have to check for, more and more hoops you have to jump through, and then there's also a story developing while all this is happening. Characters return, there's terrorist attacks, and you have to like decide if you're gonna like break the law to help people who like morally like deserve to be helped. It's a very, very, very good game. Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
I was about to say
What is-
Shamish is a very strange name.
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Sure, thank you. I have a cinnamon roll.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can click on them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Okay, so this is
Not really.
out the gate
What do we
pretty
need
different.
tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is a...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you.
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping
I
out.
would love to like get into the gameplay.
But the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
I hate when I miss the princess whirligigging the ceremonial first shot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what
Please,
to do.
just get it
The
over
name
with.
is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Click on any highlighted element to learn about it. Okay, so we've got a bulletin board, the Royal Writ. This is the Royal Writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift is take a look. It's got a lot of information you'll need to do your job. Okay, then let me read it. Oh my god! You can click on the Royal Writ anytime and it won't cost you any action points. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Note, strict 1 slice per limit per guardsman. You pieces of shit. From the desk of the Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Okay, so if anyone from the Mages Guild comes, we gotta call the Councilwoman. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years. No one gives a shit, Randy. Retire, bitch. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a jug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Okay, is Mrs. Abernathy a drug mule? The Mule, starring Clint Eastwood? Depressed Joker seeks funny person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus. So if we get someone with a funny name, call Joker. Okay. There weren't very many, like, real rules there, but good to know, I guess.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
So,
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days.
Okay, they
Any
carry
other
over.
questions?
but we can only use each
Why
thing
does
a
a
certain number of
bullwhip
times.
need to be powered by crystals?
It's a very good question, Lil.
No more questions.
No, that's a great question. You should answer her. I don't want to use any of these yet.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory
No,
bag.
we
where you keep the
literally
things
did not
people
cover
give you,
this.
or that you confiscate from them. In other words, you're looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you.
Cool. It's the phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello? Is somebody there?
Okay,
And finally,
bro,
the royal
get it.
jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Yeah, so if we
Hello,
get a
you've
funny
reached
name, I need
Malcolm.
to call.
Please leave a message after.
Yeah.
Each call costs an action.
Okay, bro. I thought
You
you
use the
can't like
Wicked
make a
3000
meta
to
joke
make the
about
big
no
decision
one
to
likes
let someone
tutorials
in,
and then have like
or
the
send them
most
packing.
bloviating, long-winded tutorial of all time to make a big decision to let
Choosing
someone
this
in.
will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Well, I need to. Wait, there's more. I need to talk to her.
I already told you. Clicking on the person.
You
means
literally
you
didn't
interrogate
tell
them
me
and
that.
Hear more of their story.
What are you
It's the
smoking,
best way to find out
Shamish?
someone's true intentions.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things.
Okay,
You use the Wicked 3000. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means.
Sometimes?
can you stop saying
Yeah.
sometimes?
And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right.
Select and hold to make your decision. I can't back up. I can't interrogate her to ask if she's smuggling fentanyl to the children of the castle. All right. Well, it seems like she and my dad know each other, so I'm gonna say you're good to go. Have fun. Bing bing.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now.
Too bad she
my
died of
delivery, I'm off
tuberculosis.
to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip: never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late.
My name is Shaman.
Bro, I'm
More
done.
like a.
Go.
It's only-
Go.
Good
I
luck
want to
with
play
your-
the game. I want to play
I
the
don't
game. I
need
want to
one.
play the game. I want to play the
Believe
game.
me.
I want to play the game. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Have fun.
Lil, you got this.
Here we go. No one's ever done it like I do. I'm about to be the goat guardsman. You nailed the tutorial. Good job. Alright, any changes? Because in Papers, Please, the rules would change, but I mean, this is day 1, so I doubt it. Your tools have been preloaded with power crystals. The premium pink ones are mage grade and work 100% of the time. The inexpensive yellow ones only work 40% of the time. What the hell? 40%? Not even a 50-50? Lil has not technically received the Chronometer 3000 yet. You can try your hand at time travel anytime in the guard shed. What? Time travel? Try clicking on the inventory and then clicking on the hourglass looking device. So if I, like, want to go back and reverse a decision I made? Hello, evil-looking
Charmed to
rogue
make your
vampire
acquaintance,
man.
young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
I do appreciate that the game is voice acted.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
You've been summoned. You're part of the
What's your
Mages
speech
Guild.
about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech then...
Tease.
The only one confused is you about how frightened you are of me. Stupid. Man, I really need to work on my teasing.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Ha! I admire your bravery, but you walk a fine line between bravery and foolishness.
I need to call Councilwoman Ash, correct? If any of the speakers come through your gate, yes.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
It's a valid concern.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Alright, bro, you're good to go. I will say it's like I appreciate the production value of like the animations and like
The House of
transitions and
Thanatos,
everything.
and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
But I'm like, sometimes I just want to like click something and have it immediately be done. You read the writ and followed the orders. Okay, then why didn't I get a 4 stars? I guess because maybe I'd wasted time talking to him when I didn't need to. Sorry, I'm like making conversation and being a personable human. My God, you are big.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His
Okay.
address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Yeah, you're right. That is
Believe me,
incomprehensible.
I would
and
love to
illegible.
have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Okay, first of all, what is your name?
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them.
That must be real hard for you.
And you want to
Do
know
you
what
think
the
they
kids
like
say
her more
about
than
her?
you?
They say she's fun.
Yeah, I think they do like her more than you.
I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
Well, maybe you should like teach them how to write. Did you ever think about that? I mean, that sounds believable to me.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Okay, what if I take a look in my cabinet of curiosities here? I have a metal detector, a decoder ring. Ooh, would that let me, like, read? Bro. I mean, like, I'm just like, why would I ever do anything at 40%? But at the same time, like, what if this doesn't even do what I think it's gonna do? But I want it to read the letter. You take a closer look at Denise's letter.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here.
What the hell?
It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Well, that's sad.
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell!
Yeah, you should fix that.
But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Okay, so I mean, I have no reason to not believe you at this point. So why don't you go on through, enjoy your day. Hopefully you can keep your kids away from Kelly. Godspeed.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Wait, I never learned your name! Did you have a funny name?
Good luck.
God damn it. Denise the Cyclops. Okay, I don't think that's that funny. Get used to the decipher ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Okay. I want to reject someone, man. Just give me
What
a
in the bloody
an
blazing
inkling of
blasted
doubt.
hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
All right, you're fucked. You're not
Well,
going
sir,
through.
the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
Yes, sir.
Now, you child, let me pass. I have important business to attend
You
to.
piece of
Come on,
shit.
shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS waits for no man.
Yes?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
All right. Can I just like kill you? Can I give you this little guy a cinnamon roll? What else do I have in here? I have a whip, a metal detector, an X-ray, and a truth spray.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child.
What if I give you the whip? I have my own whip. He shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit. Doubt.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more out.
Alright, bro. You're getting the whip. And we're using the pink crystal on your dusty ass.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
Blood gold. First of all, did I just whip the little dude? I wanted to whip the big dude.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere.
He visited
Isn't that right, you bloody
England!
idiot?
The horror, the
whatever you
horror.
say,
He was
sir.
subjected to the bruvs and the lads. Yes, sir, whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
That will be mine, please. Thank you.
I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
So it said this choice will have an effect on the sprawl.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am.
Well, sure, that's why I'm not going to profit off of it.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings...
Can I, like, call them and be like, hey, this guy has illegal shit?
Blood gold. We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the sprawl for years now. Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, Guardsman. You are a credit to the force.
God, I'm good. I'm the greatest gamer of all time. Eat shit and die. And don't you ever touch that little green thing again.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures.
Nasty little hobbitses.
What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Bro, what?
But sir,
Are you
the
smoking
gold!
that crack?
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
But I feel like that will potentially like have story consequences later down the line, much like in Papers, Please. Grumpkin T. Dankworth. Now that and Whelp. That is a funny ass name. I can't lie, but I think it was worth it to whip his ass, take his gold, and say GTFO. Hello, fine sir.
Lil, you gotta close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
I'm sorry, who are you?
There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit.
Bro, does she look like a millennial? She's like barely a zoomer. She's like Gen Alpha. What are you talking about? What's a millennial?
I can't believe they requested you.
Who is
By now
they?
you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Desdemona and her rocket ship? That's right, I'm a parrot head. I'm hip. I can relate to 20-year-olds and 70-year-olds. No, I didn't know that.
She's disappeared. Nobody saw anything or knows where she
Wasn't she supposed to be like
Any
doing
other
the
week, the royal advisors
performative
might have given her a day or two
kickflip at
before
the
sounding the alarm.
honk ball game or whatever the hell's going on?
But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
Yeah, I'm just a wee child in a guard
I
shed.
asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not
Bro,
important.
I'm
now.
literally like 8 years old. That's a little extreme.
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
But why? I just wanna fucking deny people, you know what I mean? I just wanna watch the light leave their eyes as I destroy their hopes and dreams. Level 1 score. Due to your exceptional job performance, 3.75, you were paid 30 gold for this shit. Awesome! Oh, she's pogging? Lil Pog? We need to make that a Twitch emote? You nailed the tutorial, good job.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
Alright, first there was a Lilith in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Then there was a Lilith in Diablo 4. And now there's a Lilith in Lil Guardsman. What the hell is going on? We gotta stop these Liliths, man. Is this like a barber's chair? Oh, I'm actually like, whoa, okay. New tech, revolutionary gaming enhancement. I'm allowed to move my character.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is
Isn't
going
it her
on
birthday?
here?
Is this like a surprise birthday party or something?
Will, you have been chosen to play the hit game that's
What
sweeping
the
the sprawl.
fuck?
That's right. It's time for...
Well, we got Conan the Barbarian over here.
So You Think You Can Save a Princess!
What the hell is going on?
What the hell is
That's
going
right, Will.
on?
Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
Why am I the one in charge of this?
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are.
Okay, let's find out.
Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Bro's got a Mad Max-ass name.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehead.
coladas, I'm getting caught in the
finally,
rain.
Adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking
I'm a
so
cowboy.
darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
On the steel horse I ride, 'cause I'm wanted, dead or
I still don't fully
alive.
understand what's
I'm
happening.
sorry, I've lost myself entirely.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the
Bro,
strings
I'm
from the dark.
this is so not what I was expecting in this game.
So let's welcome our sponsors.
I didn't expect,
Lieutenant
like, a
Stryker,
story.
Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
Or,
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
green is mean, yellow is mellow, purple is
Now,
hurtful,
Lil,
white
you're
is
going
right.
to get the
Okay,
chance
no,
to ask
ignore that
these
last one. That's not
adventurers
true.
a series of
I never said that.
questions
Jarvis,
to
delete
determine
that.
their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Home of the soup. Yup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Okay, I am lost.
All right, Lil,
I have
what
no
would
idea
you
what's
like to ask our
First of all, my controller is like, it won't let me, oh, whatever, I'll just use my mouse. Although even that, like, is barely working. Maybe I use the face buttons? Let's go origin story. Alright, I can't use my mouse or my controller. Oh, maybe? It clicked, but it didn't do anything. They all have clicked. Let me like tab out and back in. We're 28 minutes into this recording. Let me unplug my controller. Alright, yeah. we'll
Where
just
do
use
you
my
come
mouse.
from?
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
Everyone? But let's ask you, because you're a
Born in
criminal.
shadows, deep in the caves below the mining city of Mosh on the outskirts of Petrard. I grew up in darkness. In fact, the first time I saw daylight was last Thursday.
Bolded by it.
I don't need to tell you what a surprise that was. Who
No,
knew colors
my
were
brother.
so colorful?
I will expect one of us in the wreckage.
Alright, Bane, calm down.
You can ask another adventurer if you want. My origins are rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough. They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent.
Why did he say Zahad? Like, there was no, like... I mean, I guess there's a tiny hint of an accent, but that was, like, it was, like, not in line with everything else he was saying. Oh, I can't ask everyone? Okay. Lamb.
And your second question is?
Yeah, what if you're waylaid by bandits?
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
What do you do?
And who's that one for?
Let's deal with the. Let's ask you.
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
I think you're my favorite so far. I gotta be honest.
Another adventurer, if you like.
I don't know if I'm fucking with this game. I feel bad to say that. Like it's very cute. I think it's done well, but I just don't know if it's quite my tempo. I don't like all this superfluous stuff. I just wanna work in the guard. And even when we were in the guard hut, it was so slow. You.
Please, I know these people. I am these people. A few honeyed words, a bit of pocket change, and now not only are they leading me to the princess, they promoted me to king of the bandits. Then, we make camp for the night, steal the pocket change back, I never could let a bit of coin go, and make off in the night with the princess, leaving them as broke as they were at the start, and without their glorious king of thieves.
Yeah, but then what if they, like, betray you? I don't know.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
You say so.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
I do think this game. I don't think it's
like
bad. I think it's like it's done very well. And it's funny. It's cute. It's charming. I just think maybe this is not the.
Will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle.
I think this is maybe not the venue that I would prefer to play this game in. I think this would be much better to play like on stream or you know, even on my own off camera. Let me
Don't look at me. Or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Blood rage.
Bro. Excuse me? What the fuck is this game? Okay, hold on. We're 30 minutes in. Oh, okay. Apparently I go right back here.
Uh-oh.
Let's have the mage do something.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
I like a moose.
What? A moose? That's too big! I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread
Okay, well that
box.
sounds like a skill issue, my man. I thought you were supposed to be, like, good. Okay. This is a little ridiculous. Lil Guardsman, little ridiculous. I'll get through this scenario, maybe. We'll see how many. If I keep failing over and over, then maybe not. But then we'll probably be done.
Uh-oh.
And by probably, I mean definitely. Bigger than a bread box? Give me a chipmunk.
Neil.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time.
Yeah,
Lil,
so
do we squeeze in one more round, or are you?
I'm ready to go.
I'm confused and tired, and I have to pee. Can we just get this over with?
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
You know what that
I have no
means.
idea what that means.
Yeah, thank you, Lil.
This is so stupid.
Underline, 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 bold, circle, exclamation mark.
You're stupid.
No, you, bitch.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
The lightning round. I love a good lightning round. Like
Lil,
trivia.
please choose the adventure that you'd
If this
like
was
to
a
see
Jeopardy
play the
show,
lightning
I'd be
round.
all about this. I'd be playing this for hours. All right.
All right, Neil. Are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Are you sure you're not going to kill all of us? Jesus Christ.
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
What the fuck? I was going to choose him.
That wasn't real, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
No, I don't.
Oh, God, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue
dead ass, I was
Princess
gonna choose Big Boy over
Desdemona?
My hero would have been the right choice if he wasn't a pile of ash.
Yeah, same.
There will be consequences for this.
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen the princess. And
I mean, I kind of agree with that, and also I just don't like this guy at all. So I'm going with you. Congrats. Okay, the other guy died, so you're our next choice. Yes, I'm sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and other ones, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup.
This guy couldn't even conjure a picture of a moose. How's he supposed to rescue a princess?
Perry Shoutson, the thief.
hey, everything's coming at Millhouse.
And that's all for us
Your
here
name's not
today.
Millhouse.
Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered.
Very, very
so
funny.
long,
Bob
everybody.
Barker reference. I get it. I stay on top of things. You can't sneak one by me. On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. Denise de Cyclops, after she picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. While the guards were distracted, a disgruntled chambermaid escaped with a full set of fine silver from the palace. You redistribute the wealth. Go off. Due to your cutting confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth, dude, that's the best name ever written. That's the takeaway from this game, is that this guy's name was Grumpkin T. Dankworth. Was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Neil Warkiller, the hard-headed go-getting warrior turned pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin and tossed out the window. Articulus Flamehands, having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulus returned to his tower and his pile of unpaid bills. Not gonna lie, Articulus really needed this gig. The rewards for saving a member of the royal family would have settled the lion's share of his debts, not to mention the money he'd save with all that free soup from Monty's. Perry Shoutson. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Perry threw down one of his patented smoke bombs to make a swift escape. Once outside, after recovering from his minor smoke inhalation, the sly thief began to pickpocket, skulk, and eavesdrop on everyone in the sprawl for any dirt on the whereabouts of the lost princess, and then it hit him. It was a brick thrown by someone angry at Perry for stealing their wallet. Seems that the thief had failed his hide and shadow check, and there was a small mob forming around him. A trusty smoke bomb would have got... What is happening to my brain? I'm sorry. A trusty smoke bomb would get him out of this bind, he thought, and it would have if he hadn't used his last smoke bomb to exit the game show. After retrieving their stolen property, the mob carried Perry to the tallest tower in the sprawl and threw him off. No one would ever be bothered by Perry Shoutson again. What the fuck is going on? Is that the end of the demo? I've never been more confused by a game in my life. I think it's funny. I think it's cool. Coming 2023, Winky Face. Coming soon. Man, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I don't want to be critical, because I don't think the game is bad. I think it's very well made. I think the art's great. I think I love that it's voice acted. I think it's cute and funny. I don't think I was in the right headspace for this kind of game. I wasn't expecting it to be as slow paced as it was, and I wasn't expecting it to go off. I don't know what the hell the last 10 minutes was with the game show and all of that. What does that have to do with the guard stuff? I mean, I'm intrigued. If this game is on Game Pass, I will play it. Like I said, probably on stream or off camera. I hate to break it to you, unless there's like outrageous demand, and if there is, let yourself be heard. Voice your concerns down in the comments below. But unless there's outrageous demand for this game, you will not be seeing this game again on my YouTube channel. But I would love to play this game at some point off camera or on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and maybe we can arrange something. Yeah, we are coming up near the end of Steam Next Fest. I'm recording this on Saturday. Steam Next Fest ends at 10 a.m. on Monday, and a lot of these demos are going to go offline, which is sad. I mean, I kind of get it, but I'm also like, why take demos away? I guess if they didn't go away, like the event wouldn't really exist. They'd just be like, okay, all the demos drop and now they're out forever. But I think that's probably a good thing if they're out forever. But regardless, this series that we're working on is coming to a close relatively soon. I don't know exactly this. I mean, by the time this video's up, it will have been over for several days. So I don't even really know why I'm talking about this, to be honest with you. I think this is probably going to go up on like Wednesday or Thursday. And I have a few more that I want to play for sure, but I would only expect at most like 5 more videos after this, and even that might be pushing it. We will see how the rest of today and tomorrow goes for me. If you guys have enjoyed this series, please leave a like and subscribe. And you guys are. Like I said in my last video, my channel is growing, and it makes me very happy. And I know that we've had some hiccups along the way. There were some audio problems with a few of the videos, and a few of the videos, particularly Jump Light Odyssey, I just kind of made a fool of myself by like not really knowing what to do. And I probably, with some of these videos, also again particularly Jump Light Odyssey, I probably should have played the tutorial on my own off camera and then done just like a regular run through on camera with a firmer grasp of the game. But I think part of the appeal of these is like they're called Let's Tries for a reason, is you're seeing my blind, unvarnished reaction to these games. And I think that is helpful for people who don't have the time to play through all these games themselves, and they just want to see like, oh, this game sounds interesting, I want to see it, and see what it's like for someone who's never seen it before. Anyway, I'm going on for way too long, I'm rambling, I apologize. Leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this game. Are you interested in this game? Etc., etc. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.